Carol with Carol B Crafts. Today we'll be making this adorable spooky cat banner. This is project number 1 in my online class, Spooky Cat. And the class materials for this, there's 10 projects, 5 designs, and you can get this class free from me with a $60 retail purchase on stampinup.com. Use my host code that's on my blog, www.carolbcrafts.com, and I will send you all the materials that you need to make the 10 projects, 5 designs in my Spooky Cat online class. So let's get started in making today's project. Okay, the first things we're going to need are from this package here. There's not a lot to it. We have this, which we'll be cutting with our Spooky Cat Punch. We're going to cut 4 cats out of that, so we'll go ahead and do that. It looks like we can get 5, so we'll cut 5 cats out of that. So there's our 5 cats that we punched out of our DSP. And this DSP was 12 by 3 inches by 12. Now this DSP, we should have 7 cats. So it looks like we have 4 black and 3 black and 4 orange. You might have the opposite. You might have 3 black and 4 orange, or 4 orange, 4 black and 3 orange. So then we're going to use our punch to punch these out. And you might have to trim the paper to get to the cats. So we'll do that. Just be careful not to cut too close to the cat tails. Now if you have a piece like this left over and you can't quite cut it out, what you can do is put a little bit of adhesive. Try not to put it where the cat is. And just stick it to a piece of cardstock or paper, and then you can use that to get your cat in here. Okay, so I have 7 cats here and 5 cats here. That makes a total of 12 cats. So now I have to decide how I want to put them, and I want to space them out so that I don't have the same colors together. There we go. That looks about right. It would be better if we had a 3rd black cat, but we don't. So now in the catalog they took this and stamped over the cat, this stamp right here. So if you want to do that, you can. I think I'm just going to leave mine the way it is because I like it without the stamp. The other thing that I'm going to do though is I'm going to take the face, the cat's face right here, and I'm going to put a face on these that have the lettering on them. And I'm going to use the basic black archival ink. And this should go rather quickly, and you just kind of eyeball it. Doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, all of our cats have faces now, so we can put our ink away. Okay, we're going to need a piece of scratch paper, and I'm using a red pen, but you can use any color that you have. I suggest you don't use black because you want something different from the color of our twine. And we need our ruler. Now we're going to find our center of our twine. We'll do that by meeting these two ends together, bringing it here. And then we're going to take a marker and mark three 1.5 inches from the end with our marker. And we're going to mark both of these 1.5 inches. And you want to mark it well so you can see it when you come back. When you come back to add the cats, you can find your mark easily. Okay, so once we've got those two marks, we're going to go towards the end, find our red mark, find one of our red marks. There's one. Make that a little bit better. Okay, so now we're going to mark 3 inches from that red mark. So we'll be putting a cat there. Then we're going to mark another 3 inches. We'll be putting a cat there. And another 3 inches. And another 3 inches. Now we need, see, we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 cats, so we need 12 marks. Let's find our center. Here we go. That's the last one, so that must have been, so we've got that mark. We're going to mark 3 from there. That was 2 cats, and then another one. 3. Okay, let me see how many marks I've got. And just make sure I have enough. That's 1, 2. There should be one there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, looks like I need one more here. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I need 2 more. So I'm just going to lay that down there and mark 12. Okay, so we have 12 marks, one for each cat, and then we have a little bit left for tying off our banner. so we can get rid of our scratch paper and our ruler. Now, we've decided this is how we want our cats, so the one on the end, we're going to put a glue dot on the back of its head. And we're going to put that red mark right there in the glue dot. And then we'll take the next one in line, put a glue dot on the back of its head, find the next red dot, and stick it in the red dot. And we're just going to go and do all of these in a row. Now when you get about this many, then you want to start putting on your Stampin' Dimensional. But you're going to leave the back on your dimensional. You're not going to take the backing off. Just put it over your cat there. And then our last one, you can put more than one if you don't get it in the center. You can always put more than one glue dot on there. And it needs to be up a little bit more. Well, it's stuck there. It's not going anywhere. All right. So we are finished with our first project. Let me see if I can get it. Our little kitty cat banner. This would be great for decorating your office or your craft room. Alrighty, well, thanks for joining me and thanks for taking my class. Now we can get ready for project number 2.